A private Gulfstream G650 descends into San Jose Airport, California. On board is Adam Neumann, the eccentric co-founder of WeWork. He's not alone. Beside him, a case full of cash, bottles of top-shelf tequila, and the lingering scent of marijuana smoked mid-flight. He's arrived to negotiate yet another high-stakes deal, even as his company spirals toward collapse. Meanwhile, across the country, 2,400 WeWork employees are receiving layoff notices. Once valued at $47 billion, the company's worth is plummeting down to just $8 billion. This is the story of how one man made $1.7 billion by dismantling his own company. Adam Neumann, alongside architect Miguel McIlvey, opens the first WeWork location. The concept is simple: lease large office spaces, renovate them, divide them into smaller units, and sublet them to startups, freelancers, and entrepreneurs. But Adam doesn't call it real estate, he calls it a revolution. Before this, Neumann sold baby onesies with built-in knee pads. The business failed, but it taught him something crucial. A great story sells better than the product itself. That philosophy became the cornerstone of WeWork. We're not just renting desks, we're building communities. We're changing the way people live and work. With Miguel focused on design, Adam takes center stage barefoot in the office, quoting philosophers, delivering speeches that sound more like sermons than boardroom presentations. To his followers, he's more than a CEO, he's a visionary. The first to buy into his dream, venture capital firm Benchmark, investing $17 million. WeWork explodes, expanding from a few locations in New York to Boston, LA, San Francisco, Seattle, and beyond. Each new office is pitched as part of a global mission, with Adam Neumann as its charismatic leader. If you want to change the world, start by changing yourself. Inside WeWork, the culture borders on cult-like. Employees are expected to cheer after speeches. Neumann's vague, idealistic language is treated as gospel. He convinces investors that WeWork isn't just a real estate company, it's a tech startup. Never mind that it doesn't build software or own any IP. If Uber changed transportation and Airbnb changed hospitality, WeWork, he claimed, would change how we live and work. And investors bought in. Japanese billionaire Masayoshi Son, head of SoftBank, sees Neumann as the next Steve Jobs. After a brief meeting, Son pledges over $4 billion in funding. With billions in the bank, Adam ramps up expansion and his personal spending. He buys a $60 million private jet. He purchases properties, then rents them back to WeWork. He launches side projects. We'll Live co-living apartments. WeGrow, an experimental school. Acquires random startups, an AI firm, an education platform, even a pool wave generator company owned by a friend. All to sustain the illusion that WeWork is an innovation empire. But under the surface, the business model is broken. Each new location means more rent, more renovations, more staff. Revenue can't keep up. In 2018 alone, WeWork lost $1.6 billion. But Neumann assures investors, this isn't lost its investment in the future. The company is burning through cash, but the valuation keeps climbing. Until they file for IPO. WeWork's IPO filings reveal the truth. Massive losses. Enormous debt. Lavish personal spending by Neumann, a company operating more on hype than substance. Investors panic. Journalists from WSJ-NYT and Bloomberg published bombshell reports. He had even trademarked the word "we" and sold it back to the company for $6 million. The IPO collapses, WeWork withdraws. The $47 billion unicorn is exposed as a financial mirage. SoftBank steps in, but with one condition: Neumann must go. He resigns, but not empty-handed. In a shocking move, he receives $1.7 billion in payouts, including stock buyouts and exit compensation. Investors lose billions. Employees are laid off 2,400 in total. Many receive no severance. SoftBank injects another $6 billion to stabilize the wreckage. Expansion halts. COVID-19 pandemic work files for bankruptcy in 2023. A company once worth $47 billion can't pay rent? It was something more subtle and perhaps more dangerous. Adam Neumann didn't break the law. He broke trust. He used inspirational language, spiritual charisma, and a mission-driven narrative to build a business empire without a business model. And when it all came crashing down, he walked away a billionaire. This is a cautionary tale about hype, hubris, and the dangers of believing more in a dream than in reality. If you're interested in more stories like this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and support the channel as we work to bring you longer and deeper dives.